It says, and thou even thyself shalt discontinue from thine heritage that I gave thee, and I will cause thee to serve thine enemies in the land which thou knowest not. For ye have kindled a fire. For ye have kindled a fire in mine anger, which shall burn forever.
Read that one more time.
Jeremiah 17:4. And thou even thyself shalt discontinue from thine heritage that I gave thee.
You know what the word discontinue means? They might have a camera. And this happens all the time at B&H. You go to get a camera that you like, and a year and a half later you want to get the same camera, and you try to order it, and it says this camera has been discontinued. Now you got to get the newer model, the better technology, right? So discontinue meaning it's no more, we don't make it no more, you can't get it. So that's what happened to us as a people. We were discontinued, man.
Right. Go ahead. Jeremiah 17:4. And thou even thyself shalt discontinue from thine heritage that I gave thee.
What is your heritage? The laws, statutes, and commandments, your language, Hebrew, all right? And you got this guy, Alim, saying that Abraham never existed. Give me that in Galatians, what is that, Galatians 4?
About,
4, around about the 26th verse.
The book of Galatians.
Go to the part where it says allegory.
The book of Galatians chapter 4 and
what does it say at 26?
26, it says, but Jerusalem, which is above, is free, which is the mother of us all. Okay. This is Galatians 4 and 22. For it is written that Abraham had 2 sons.
By the way, this is the Apostle Paul speaking, right? Go ahead.
It says, for it is written that Abraham had 2 sons, the one by a bondmaid, the other by a free woman. But he who was of the bondwoman was born after the flesh, but he of the free woman was by promise, which things are an allegory.
Right, now this guy Alim, Dr. Alim, he says Abraham is an allegory. That means he never exists. It didn't say that, man. Right. Read it again.
It says, but he...
See these guys, you got these different guys, these Moors, these seasoned Moors, all right? And like I said, they're Israelites, but they got all that mixed up knowledge, man. Talking about the earth, 800,000 years ago, the earth, there wasn't no 800,000 years ago that the earth was around, man.
Right.
They got all that jumbled knowledge, but they do have knowledge. But they got it mixed up. It's adulterated, man.
Yeah, adulterated, yeah.
So you got to get the real deal. You got to get the real knowledge, the full truth, 100% unadulterated. All right? That's right. And that's why they always mention us, man.
I got a real quick verse.
Go ahead.
1 Corinthians 15 and 34.
By the way, this is a rapid fire session right now. So this now is coming at you rapid fire. GMS rapid fire.
1 Corinthians 15:33. Be not deceived. Evil communications corrupt good manners. Awake to righteousness and sin not, for some have not the knowledge of the Heavenly Father.
Right. I'm going to break it down in a way that you might understand it. Keep your mouth shut when grown folks are talking. All right? Because we are there. That's why we're the elders. So keep your mouth. That's what it means. Keep your mouth shut when grown folks are talking. All right?
I got some real quick. Ecclesiastes 5 and 11. Be swift to hear, and let thy life be sincere, and with patience give answer. If thou hast understanding, answer thy neighbor. If not, lay thy hand upon thy mouth.
Shut the hell up. Shut up. Listen. Listen. As that demon Yahshua used to say, listen.
Go ahead. back in 1 Corinthians 15:33. Be not deceived, evil communications corrupt good manners. Awake to righteousness and sin not, for some have not the knowledge of the Heavenly Father.
Some have not the knowledge of the Heavenly Father. Now, going back to, it says things that are allegory. It didn't say Abraham was an allegory. The things he was talking about was a story. An allegory is like a story of something else. Analogy, so you can understand. Analogous, so you can understand. Same as. Paul is trying to prove a point from a factual event.
Right.
Now, how in the hell can Abraham not exist when Paul, you got this, you got Romans 11? You got anything else?
No, not right
Okay,
now.
Romans 11.
Romans 11:1. I say then.
Now, this is the Apostle Paul, right? Now, keep in mind, Abraham never exists. That means there's no such thing as Israelites. So I don't know who them people over there are. I don't know who the hell they are. Ain't they Ishmaelites? All right? That means there's no such thing as an Edomite. So who is a white man? And Dr. Phil Valentine, he was trying to break down who the white man is, and they threw Japhet up in there, then they threw Esau up in there, man. But wait a minute, ain't no such thing as Edomites.
He starts off telling.
Oh no, he was saying that Jacob was evil and Esau is righteous. Ain't nobody listen to that guy, man.
He said we were Israel, and in the same speech 5 minutes later said we were Edomite, man. Niggas was in there talking, go ahead and preach.
They don't, you got them old bean pie niggas from back in the day, man. You got them old Fruit of Islam niggas, man. You know, but they are Israelites. He knows, and the reason why, when did he ever make, when you watch his speeches years back, when did this man, Farrakhan, ever mention the word Edom? Where do you think he got the word Edom from?
Right.
He got it from watching us.
That's right.
Everybody's watching us, man.
Right. That's right.
I got a precept for you.
But nobody wants to admit it.
That's right. Yeah, that's it. There it is.
Because we're the men of the Lord, man.
That's right.
Right.
There it is.
And being an Israelite, that's the truth. That's who we are. That's who our people are. The people on the sign right here, man.
Yeah.
Right.
And we're about to get out of here. But before we get out of here, and before this man goes down, the Most High's gonna get those imposters, man. Hey, brother, look up the word imposter, please. Imposter. Imposter.
Precept for you? Because he said that Abraham didn't exist. The book of Hebrews 11:8. By faith, Abraham, when he was called to go out into a place which he should after receive for an inheritance, obeyed. And he went out, not knowing whither he went. By faith he sojourned in the land of promise, as in a strange country, dwelling in tabernacles with Isaac and Jacob, the heirs with him of the same promise.
Yeah, so if you say that Abraham never exists, pretty much nobody exists. We ain't supposed to be here. Nobody exists.
Jacob didn't exist.
Ishmael didn't exist.
Right.
You know? Go ahead, Doc.
Dictionary.com, the word imposter. A person who practices deception under an assumed character, identity, or name. From the word
Yohana, degenerate, gay high nuts, comfy, an imposter. Joshua and an imposter's about to damn drop dead. Bubble Eyes and his crew, imposters. Nate, imposter. Lahab, old imposter. Country, foolish, dumbass, imposter. All right?
I got a quick for you.
Go ahead.
You said everybody's watching. Romans chapter 10. I started verse 17, but the point will be, I believe, in 19. So then faith cometh by hearing, and hearing by the word of the Most High. But I say, have they not heard? Yes, verily their sound went into all the earth, and their words into the ends of the world. But I say, did not Israel know? For Moses said, I will provoke you to jealousy by them that are no people, and by a foolish nation I will anger you. Now that goes into the Israelite corners, but everybody's watching, like they already said.
That's right.
And so them guys are doing, they're doing that. You know, when you see them old cartoons where you had the old hobo on the train, and he had the messed up jacket, and they had a patch here, and a patch here, and a patch here, and a patch here. Well, no, we got beautiful garments, man. It's a whole garment right here, man. You guys got holes in your garment. You know, you try to patch it up with bullshit, you know?
And then we there to fix up your shabby work.
That's right.
All right? You know?
This is Hebrews 10 and 32. But call to remembrance the former days, in which after you were illuminated, you endured a good fight of afflictions. Partly was you were made a gazing stock.
Both man, gazing stock, man. Watch those Moors, man. They go speaking, 15 minutes don't go by that the Hebrew Israelite don't come out their mouth. All right? And we ain't totally knocking them because the Most High got them blinded, man. They do have knowledge, but they got that messed up knowledge. They got some good facts and they got some bullshit, man. And when you put it all together, it becomes bullshit, man. It just sounds good, but it's bullshit, man. It's just like a lot. It's truths. It's not the truth. Okay?
I got a precept.
Go ahead.
The book of Titus 1, beginning at 10. For there are many unruly and vain talkers and deceivers, especially they of the circumcision.
Yeah, because back then, what we went through, back what we going through now, we went through back then. We were reincarnated, man. What's that place? Mars Hill. What's the Greek word? Areopagus. Those were the Moors back there, man.
Yeah.
You know, matter of fact, go to that please, right quick. Because when they saw the Apostle Paul come up, they basically said, what bullshit does he got?
What would this Baptist?
Yeah, what would this Baptist say? Because that's what they did. They got together at Areopagus. I can't, it's hard for me to say it.
Areopagus?
Areopagus.
Yeah.
Areopagus. I gotta, you know. There's certain words I can't say, brother. Stammering lips and another tongue. That's Greek any damn way. You know?
This is the book of Acts, chapter 17, verse 16. Now while Paul waited for them at Athens, his spirit was stirred in him when he saw the city wholly given to idolatry.
Yeah, because you had Israelites that were living up in Greece. That's why Paul made those 3 journeys to Asia Minor, man. Because he was trying to establish or wake up the nation of Israel that didn't know that they were Israelites, man. You had Israelites that were called Greeks that knew that they were Israelites, like the Jews in Acts 2nd chapter, because they made the pilgrimage to come to the Passover to Jerusalem. They were living in those different lands in Greece and Egypt and Elam and Rome and Patros, you know. They knew that they were Israelites, but they were raised up in those other lands. But then you had Israelites that were just totally lost, man. And you know what that happened, man? That happened mainly during the time of Antiochus Epiphanes, which was one of the 4 generals of Alexander the Great. Okay? That's when they messed everything up. And somebody hold on deck the Apocrypha, First Maccabees, the first chapter, the 7th verse, and we're going to read into that, man. But before you go there, somebody give me Proverbs 29 and 16. Proverbs 29 and 16.
Proverbs 29 and 16. When the wicked are multiplied,
Who are the wicked? The so-called white man, Esau, which came out of Abraham. Read it again, please.
When the wicked are multiplied,
is not this white man multiplied on the earth? He's so multiplied, he's so big in numbers, he's such a big populace that he can go over there and send troops to the Middle East, send troops to Africa. He's all over the damn place, man. Go ahead, Art.
When the wicked are multiplied, transgression increases.
So anywhere you see this damn white man, you know somebody's going to die. You know somebody's going to get raped.
Tortured.
And like, it was the CIA that set up Muammar Gaddafi to get killed. He was getting away in a vehicle, right? And they shot him with what's that thing? What the hell is that thing?
Drone.
The drone. Shot him down with a drone. So he was wounded, man. And those so-called rebels, which was set up by the U.S., all right, the shadow government, they beat the hell out of him, man. Took his golden gun and they filmed it to make mockery. But you know what they did? And I found out about this yesterday. They molested him, man. They molested him. And I thought these people supposed to be Muslims, man. Them guys ain't no Muslim. Them guys that are Muslims, you throw enough money in their face, they'll spit in Allah's face, man, for some damn money. They're all about money.